Hey guys, how's it going? This is Michael Fiore from digitalromance.tv along with Nora.
Hey.
And today we're talking about, I want to read it this time, how often should you be having sex? Hey. Nora, how often should you be having sex?
As often as you and your partner are up for it, or yourself. I'm a, 10 to 20 orgasms a week kind of gal.
Did you actually mark them off as you go?
No.
You're like, I hit 7 today, so I need more?
I just realized what the average is per day.
Yeah?
Because
20 is a lot. I can't have that many, personally.
Well, women...
Women's bodies are different.
I mean, when I am having actual intercourse, I can often have 4 or 5 orgasms.
Stop bragging.
So
there's women that hate you now
who
are out there. Because
they're
like, I only get one or none at all.
So yes, I am saying, as an example, I have a rather high libido.
Yes.
I enjoy sex very much. I orgasm much more easily than a lot of women through various means. So I...
Like typing. It's the weirdest thing.
...would have sex all the time if I could. To actually get it done. So how often should you be having sex, though? You, the viewer. And we're assuming you're in some kind of relationship or have a partner. Would it somewhere between your... Wait, so there's 2 people involved, right? We're talking about
usually, maybe 3.
So somewhere between as many times as you would like to have sex and somewhere that makes it happy for both of you.
I will say this though,
if you have varying...
There's no magic number.
What?
There's no magic number.
You're not giving a magic number?
No, people want to know. They're like,
you're a sex expert.
Exactly how many times should me and my husband be having sex every single month? It's going to vary based on who the people are. I would say if you're in a committed relationship and you're not having sex at least once a week, you should be kind of amping up to try to at least get there.
So you think a sexless relationship is not healthy?
I think a sexless relationship is incredibly unhealthy unless both people in the relationship don't have sex drives and are happy with that. What bothers me and what pisses me off is when I see couples where there's one partner, and it can be a man or it can be a woman, we get these emails all the time, who wants to be having sex on a regular basis, and there's another partner who, either for chemical reasons or they just don't have that libido, do not want to be having sex on a regular basis, and somehow the person who wants to be having sex ends up being the bad guy. Right? Because they're like, oh, well, you and your damn libido are getting in the way of our happy relationship. Sex is an incredibly important part of a successful relationship. I read I was listening to the Freakonomics podcast, and they were referencing an economist who said happy relationships are based on frequency of arguments minus frequency of lovemaking. Right? So the number of arguments you have minus the number of times you're having having sex, basically, is how happy you're going to be. More sex means a happier relationship in general. And now sex doesn't have to be just, insert tab A into slot B for 30 minutes a day, repeat as necessary. Sex can be making out, sex can be oral sex, sex can be sensuality, massages, things like that, but connection is important. How often you personally should be having it is really all about what's going to make both you and your partner happy. Sometimes that means that if your partner doesn't have as high a sex drive as you do, you might not be getting it quite as often as you want. And if it means you don't have as high a sex drive as your partner, maybe you push yourself to get there a little bit more often than you're really comfortable with in order for the sake of the relationship. Okay?
Masturbation's nice too.
Masturbation is nice too. Mutual masturbation can be great. If you're not in the mood, be in the room, watch him or her and help them as necessary. It's a wonderful thing. But again, there's no magic number, but I will say the relationships I've seen that are the most successful over time, over 5, 10, 15, 20 years, are the ones where they are having good, interesting sex at least once a week if you can pull it off. Sometimes when you have kids that can get difficult, but strive for at least that often if you can.
Yes, do.
Okay? And more often is great too. I mean, every day. I'm having sex right now. It's incredible. End of video. We're done. That's all we're saying. You can find out more on digitalromance.tv in the future. Bye-bye.